Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avadon the Black Fortress with me, Atantuo. Without further ado, let's finally take a look at the entrance to the pits. Okay, there's some stairs down. Okay, nothing here. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. There is a stone circle dominating this clearing in the Cimmerian style. It looks like recent construction, smooth stones, free of moss, probably erected using using magic. There is an old stone staircase in the middle of the circle, descending into the earth. You look around for traps or signs of an ambush. As you do, you realize that you are having a hard time concentrating. The stones seem to move. Every time you turn your head, one of them seems to have shifted an inch. You try to concentrate on the moldy pine trapdoor. Then you hear something giggling. You aren't sure where the sound came from. Then you look back at the mossy birch trapdoor and something is wrong here. There is a force that is making it hard to concentrate. You can understand why Duke Griffin sent you here first. This sort of dangerous, uncontrolled magic needs to be dealt with. Okay. What's going on here? We have these magic runes here. I don't see a trapdoor, but I guess it's kind of implied that there is one. Okay. Just out of curiosity, can I go down here without Shigaz and his men? I can. However, there is a closed door here. Raza pits. Yeah, well. No switches, apparently. Just these little squiggles on the wall. Okay, well. I guess I'm going to return to Shigaz then, and tell him that we're ready. Meet you back at his camp. Okay. Well then, Monitor Shigaz stares down the dark woods to the northwest. He looks no less angry. Is it time, Atantuo? Can we finally leave this place? Yeah. It is time. Let's go. Shigaz nods and turns to the Kellam warriors. It is time. Prepare yourself. Let's burn out the infestation. You soon realize that Monitor Shigaz was not exaggerating about the insolence of the Kellam soldiers. Whenever he speaks, they snicker, make faces, and whisper to each other. And this is in your presence. It must be worse when you aren't here. However, in time they manage to get their packs and blades and begin walking down the road to the northwest. Once on the road, the soldiers are quiet and alert. They may be rude, but they are competent. Well, that's some consolation, at least. Now, are there going to be any encounters along the way, I wonder? Because if not, this is going to be relatively uneventful. Shh, be quiet. This should be easy. Yeah, it should be, because I already took care of everything living around these parts. I mean, I didn't need to, but obviously I could have just... Oh, they're taking this way, of course. I could have told Shigaz that I was ready right away before exploring any of this map. Okay. The four soldiers have reached the pit. All of you stand at the edge and look in. A strange magic in the air has not escaped them. They are shuddering as if the air is very cold, but the day is warm. Blade Lundi, the Kellam commander, looks into the dark stairs. Alright, get the ropes ready. And the picks. These steps look alright, but that can change. Then he looks over at Monitor Shigaz. It's an ugly look. And one more thing. Yes? We're not going into battle with the whole Landon at our backs. Shigaz goes in front, where we can see him. Well, there's 4 of you. Are you sure that you should be the ones worry about him betraying you, not the other way around? Shigaz stands up straight and lets out a long, slow hissing noise. He seems exactly as insulted as he should be. That is not going to happen. Monitor Shigaz nods. Thank you, Atantuo, for not treating me like a traitor or criminal. However, I still face entering a dangerous place with 3 that do. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. No, I have developed a plan. One that will put nobody at risk of being near me. What do you mean? This area is infused with magic. It clouds the mind, creates shades, illusions. It is not wise for all of us to enter the trap. I will stay here, guard the exit, get help if needed. Dear Griffin asked much of me, but to enter this place with them? It is too much. I will not go. What follows next is sadly predictable. Salem makes a comment about his courage, Dabel follows up with an unfortunate opinion about his ancestry, and then they are arguing, hands move dangerously close to blades. Stop this, right now! None of them are so angry that they would dare ignore an order from a hand of Avadon. Phew. They stop arguing. Blade Lundi is furious. Remember, we are warriors of the Pact. The Pact! I see no Farlanders here. Everyone shut their mouths. He continues. Shigaz is right. He can stay here. No more insults. There is wisdom in us not all going in at once. He turns to you. Atantuo, are you ready? Let's go. Monitor Shigaz is his face burning red, stands off to the side, his weapon is drawn. He is ready to fight. The Kellam warriors walk down the steps into the darkness. Shigaz looks after them. I never, ever stepped back from a fight in my life. I loathe these 3, but I must admit, they are brave to go down there. He nods to you. I wish you good fortune. The conversation ends. Okay, well, let's go in then. You reach the bottom of the stairs once again, and find yourself in a wide, low cavern. There is a stone walkway, but it is cracked and crumbled. Someone built it years ago, but it has not been maintained. Whatever has been clouding your mind, it is stronger down here. There are 3 stone spires surrounding the stairway, however, you aren't sure if the soft red glow that comes from them is real. The 3 Kellam soldiers are facing a closed gate to the south. Unlike the walkway, it looks new. The metal doesn't show a touch of rust. Blade Lundi wraps the metal with a mailed finger. Then he laughs and steps forward through the bars. You look again and realize that the gate was open all along. And even if it wasn't, the bars are so rusty that you could have knocked them down easily. The Kellam warriors smile and step through. Interesting. So that's the kind of thing we'll have to deal with down here. Illusions. Mind tricks. Shima looks at the Kellam soldiers. He says to you quietly, I admire Monitor Shigaz. I don't know if I could so easily bear such insults. Well, a hand of Avadon will not be treated thus. That's true. But of course, that's a different matter. Why is it harder for you than for him? When my family was defeated by the Honored Forge and banished to save myself, I was forced to abase myself. I swore I would never be so humiliated again, for anything. That is one reason I went to Avadon. Well, a hand of Avadon will not be treated thus. Shima looks at you. You see a naked rage in his eyes that you have never seen before. He says in a voice full of emotion, Thank you, Atantuo. After what I have been through, a kind word means more to me than you know. Then he calms down and moves on. Okay, I'm glad he took it that way. I wasn't quite sure. Hey, can we reach this? No, we cannot. Not at present, anyway. I wonder if... Wait, did something change? I guess not. Soleil speaks. You try to scout out this long cavern. It seems to be mostly natural, except for the walkway threading its way through it. Then it seems to change. What was once a stalagmite becomes a statue, or vice versa. There is a passage leading to the south and a broken bridge that once spanned the underground stream to the east. It is this that has Blade Lundi's attention. He takes a loop of rope off his shoulder and turns to you. Before he can speak, however, the silence is broken by howling. Wolves run into the cave to the south. There are mangy, starving creatures, no doubt maddened a bit by the magic in the air. They launch themselves at you, eager for meat. Okay. Quite a few of them, looks like. Not that that should be a big problem. I'm gonna buff all of us and our NPC friends here. I'm gonna move a bit closer before I do any magics. Oh, wow. Okay, well that... I guess that looked more impressive than it turned out to be. A cleaving arrow. Not bad. Let's hit all of these. Pretty good. Alright, a mad wolf, huh? Well, it's a bit of a waste, but whatever. Okay, and you can still shoot, so maybe kill this one? No, not quite. Okay. They did, though. And stalagmites are apparently just randomly changing around here. That's pretty cool. You return to the three warriors only to find that they are making preparations to cross the ruined bridge. They have already used the length of rope to lasso a stalagmite on the far side. Blade Lundy turns to you. He still seems confident, but his eyes keep flickering nervously toward empty corners. He says, "This is a good opportunity. Whoever is here, we can take them by surprise. You will go south. We will go east. We will find the prey and flush them into you. We will surround it. We will kill it. All done. I've used this maneuver before. Works well on pests." Pests, you think that is what we are dealing with? Pests, minor enchantments, hedge magic. We are decorated warriors of the Kellum, battle-hardened and trained to fight in caves. To us, it will be a pest. What do you think is back there? Probably more wolves. Maybe we will be fine. We are battle-trained and hardened to fight in caves. We are ready. Yeah, good plan. I'll head south. Blade Lundy nods. You watch silently as they string a second rope across the river and use them to cross the river. Once across, the three of them turn in unison and give you a jaunty salute. Then they turn and head down the dark tunnel. Okay. And they're gone. Nice. Now I can explore everything in peace. Where do you... Huh. I guess the auto pathing is a bit confused. Now it gives me the error down here. Interesting. Maybe that's really just there to troll me. Oh, what is that? A maddened infernal. Weren't infernals those things that Nicodemus has enslaved under his forge to work for him? There is an infernal standing in this circle, trapped. Even by the shaky standards of its kind, it is a mad creature. When it sees you, it lunges at you, steps out of the circle, writhes in agony, and jumps back. "Arr!" it hisses. "Curse you, Adrenos!" he howls. "Leave me here to hunger, guardian of nothing!" Who is Adrenos? The demon screams in impotent rage. "Lost mage, arrogant mage, foolish mage, meet in the end." Are you the one creating the illusions? Me? Ha! No, I do not care. To do such magic must care. No, the usurper, the eater. He takes mind, taking yours soon. Where is Adrenos? Gone, taken, fought the mind taker, turned to meat, and me, brought by Adrenos, held to guard, me and the others, brought, toys, kept, held. Mind taker laughs at us, will eat us all. I wish. Others? What others? Adrenos got several playthings. A set. 3. I am the first. Left us. Adrenos, I never thought I would wish your life. I would wish you live. No, I would wish you life. I was correct the first time. You forsook us! I don't think I want to free them. So... I mean, I might get a reward, but setting free a mad demon or demon-like creature does not sound very wise or like something a warrior of Avadon should do. So I should probably rather put it out of its misery. The infernal leaps out of his circle again. The bonds twist him and fill him with agony, but he no longer cares. Yes, free me, or feed me. I must have something, some relief. And he lunges at you, his skin cracking and smoking. Even as he fights, the wards are destroying him. Okay. The wards and us, of course. Oh, he's inflicted by corruption, I guess. You hear a familiar howling to the east. Okay. I guess some wolves are going to join us. Ah, I was afraid he might be immune. Oh, what? Oh, right. Yeah, in between Atantua and Shima. Well, if he's immune to fire, I'll have to do this. It's not terrible, just not as good. So no wolves yet. Okay, there they come. He dropped a Titan Steel short sword. Okay. That's not as good as a Titan Steel broadsword, unfortunately. Not nearly as good. Well, I guess I can just sell it then. Hey, wolvies. Stalking wolf. Okay. And wind wolves. Guess I'm going to warcry them first. Oh, crap, that didn't affect all of them. Well, daze them? Daze them? Maybe? Okay. Backstab. Triumphant Roar. And Ice Cloud. Oh, she can act again. Well, in that case... yeah, might as well. Okay. Nice. And now it seems worthwhile to use Blade Whirlwind. Didn't really kill as many as I was hoping, but that's fine. Okay. Okay. Easy peasy. Let's look around here just for a little bit. We have this little underground lake or river, I guess. Yeah. That we cannot fully explore. No secret buttons that I can see. Nothing in here that I haven't already looted. Alright. You step out into a huge cavern and see a lovely sight. At least, if it exists, it's lovely. It is a large subterranean lake, dotted with islands. Most of the islands have candelabras on them, filling the cave with a dim spectral light. At first you think that you have reached a dead end, It looks like there is no way to cross to the islands. Happily, continued exposure and your mental training are slowly enabling you to shake off the confusing effects of this place. There seems to be something in the mist on the water. You look at it out of the corner of your eye. You think about something else, you just wait, and then slowly you start to make them out. Wooden bridges, rotten and crumbling, but still stable enough to carry you over the icy water. That's pretty fortunate that I managed to shake off the illusions just enough, and right now when I need it. This looks like another one of those magic circles, but I don't see its demon, not yet anyway. Let's take a look to the south here first. Okay, those boxes have been looted, unfortunately. Oh. Welp. Yeah, of course, those are flingers. Positioned there just to annoy me. Why? Didn't she just cast? She doesn't normally have a range limitation on that kind of spell. Okay, it's not gonna be able to reach. Why don't you challenge? And why don't you use your AoE spell, please? Yeah, well, that's not as effective as I hoped it might be. Oh. Yeah, this might be actually a little bit difficult. Who would have thought? You finish off that one? Okay. That's something at least. We can definitely use a buff. And you... Actually, why don't I put her healing potions here rather than recovery potions, actually. Oh, she also has this group heal scarab that I completely forgot about. But then again, it doesn't heal for very much, so that doesn't sound super useful right now. I wonder, guardian bones. They look green, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're... Come on. that they're resistant or immune to acid. I'm going to use daze for now. Hopefully it's gonna work. Well, it worked on some of them. Okay. Good. Took care of some of them. You level up Dex 20. Some more points in those skills, and you can start picking these off. Wow, very nice. Well... Oh, what? Lurching moss bones. Didn't realize those were a different kind. Oh, good. We should be good now. Those flingers were the biggest threat, I think. You use Warcry. And you can still attack, so I guess. Kill that one. Okay. You can use your acid spray. That's actually pretty effective. And that takes care of those. Okay, I see more enemies down there, but they cannot reach me, or they don't want to. Now, where did they come from? I guess just from that heap of bones. Yeah, let's take a quick look at this platform. Oh. Okay. Let's weaken them and finish them off with her. Or maybe... well... didn't end up killing them any faster anyway. So what have we here? No demon. Not yet. Maybe if we take his stuff, incense and potion of battle and arcane scroll. That's nice. Okay, guess not. Oh. There are more of those here. Well then. Oh, so she's not always able to kill them in one go, in a single casting. That's unfortunate, but good to know. So maybe the best tactic is weakening them and then picking them off with magic, just to be on the safe side. And we have skeletal stalkers approaching. Alright. Guess they must already be aggroed? Or maybe not. Nice shot. Maybe I should wait till they're closer so I can hit more of them at once. Oh, I did not mean to shoot. Oh well. Now we can hit all of these stalkers at the very least. Not killing anyone. That's a bit unfortunate. Alright, then maybe one step closer and hit all but one of them. That was better. Okay. Please don't miss. Okie doke. That takes care of those. I wonder... Guess this must be the way... Oh. Those just appeared. Or did I just not see them? But I didn't see the red dots on the map either. So I guess this way might connect... I mean, it looks like it connects to where my companions went. We'll see though. And another level up, wow. Okie doke. So I guess we keep working our way towards being able to improve searing spray. Next level we should we'll be able to level up that to level 4 as well. And I like that a lot. Okay, so this is going to be closed off for now. Wait, I did see an item on that table for a short moment that looks like a ruby. Oh, well, you know, I can just take it. Well, thank you very much. No switches or anything? Okay, I guess we have no choice but to take this path further east. Should probably also save. Now that I dealt with all those skeletons. And we have another item that I cannot reach. Well, this cavern full of slimy pits. Well, I was expecting, I don't know, some kind of slimes or blobs to come out of these. But no, it's apparently stone elementals. Molten sentinels, lodestone sentinels. Okay. They're definitely far less sturdy than they look like. While you intercept that one in melee, the molten ones are obviously gonna be immune to fire. That was to be expected. Well, in that case, you do that, and you go back to that one. You use your firebolt against the one who isn't immune. Okay, he just healed himself, and his knockback is also going to immobilize. Okay. Huh. Well, that's a bit unfortunate. Both of them seem to have survived with like 1 HP or close to that. But that's fine. No drops, only rocks, I guess. Okay, what does this sign have to say? Basilisk holding, stay back. Oh, basilisks, you say. Well, well, well. I happen to be looking for basilisk eggs. The magical aura in the air is much stronger here. There's an energy that makes you feel sluggish. It gets harder and harder to put one foot in front of the other. This spell is familiar, however. So is the reptilian reek in the air. There are basilisks ahead, several of them. Okay. Is this trying to warn me that those are gonna be more difficult than the ones I've seen so far? Maybe. Pit basilisk. There are different. They're definitely a different type of basilisk, and that usually means that they're more dangerous. That's how it works. Battle blessing. And oh right, you can still act, of course. Well, what else have you? Assault blessing and oh, hasted and reflection. Hasted for 8 turns actually, and reflection. Maybe reflection might help against their immobilization. We'll see. Okay, I guess they... well, some of them resisted. And... what else? I guess you could also use challenge. You use your ice cloud. Oh wow. I guess I didn't really need to be that careful. I don't know why I expected them to be super dangerous. Oh well. I did use up some of my resources for a change. Oh, achievement unlocked, true power. Ah, I guess for reaching level 20 on my main character. Nice. I'll take some more strength. And what else? Ah, right, I wanted level 7 on this one. And I guess I might as well. Or is there anything I'd rather take? Path of the Blade. More damage. Oh, yeah. In order to increase that, I need to increase this one first. I could improve my war cry, or couldn't I? Wait, what? Oh, of course, it's the same prerequisite. I'm dumb. Okay, well, let's do that and let's do that then. No, metal earned true power, it says so down there. That's right. Okay, more coins, leather jerkin. And what have we in here? You look in the basilisk nest, hoping to find valuable treasure among the bones and the trash. Instead, you find something much more unusual and interesting. There is a clutch of 4 basilisk eggs. Small, round, leathery, hardy little things. They might be valuable, or at least incredibly dangerous. You carefully wrap them up and take them. Nice. Nice, nice. Special items, I suppose? Basilisk eggs. Yes. Okay, cool. Ah, there we have another demon. This cavern also contains a subterranean lake, much smaller than the other one. Natural bridges of stone rise out of the dark water. Someone built walkways running along them. At least, it won't be difficult to pass. You are more worried by the demon watching you from the island in the middle of the lake. Like the earlier infernal you had to fight, this one is hungry, deranged, and trapped in a magic circle. However, this one seems much more inclined to do its duty and repel you. It lets out a long, loud cackle and throws a pair of fireballs, not at you, at the walkway to the south. They hit the ground with a loud crack and 2 puffs of sulphurous smoke. There are now 2 imps standing there, looking for prey. Well, imps don't sound too dangerous. Except they're a lot larger than I expected imps to be. Imp Wheelguard, I guess that's not there just for show. Gate Wheel. Gotcha. Ah, okay, I see. I see how this is gonna go. Imp Stalkers and Wheelguards, and there's the Infernal Glass. How should I handle this? He's probably going to Attack us from a distance. Well, why don't you go and intercept the Imp Stalker? And can I reach him? If I can, he's probably immune too. She cannot reach. Can I damage him? Can't reach. What? Now I can. Okay, I can damage him. He's pretty tanky. The demon flings another imp at me. Well. Okay. You make sure that they're both held in place. Are these going to be immune to fire? They're not, okay. Quite happy about that. Oh, they haven't seen me yet. However, I think I should really try and make my way towards the wheel before I get overwhelmed with more and more imps. Nice. Okay, so they're pretty weak. And he flings another imp at me. That's fine. He might actually... well, we'll see. Maybe... we'll see how things go. That guy came close. I'm fine with that. You kill that one. Okay. Bane Ward Imp. That I missed. Not a huge fan of that. Flame Ward Imp. Wonder what those different types are supposed to do. Okay, I should be able to finish him off in another attack. Although maybe not. You approach this wheel, one of the two on these eastern islands. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Guess there's one more. The other is to the north. You try to turn the wheel, but it is stuck. Ah, come on. Really? Man, these... yeah, I was afraid I might not be able to finish him off. Now he's terrified. What? What? Makes no sense. Okay, he's also dead. Thank goodness. You move up as far as you can. One, two, three. No, that's not gonna be enough. Maybe kill him? Yes, okay. Flame Ward. Does that mean that he's immune? Yes, it is. Okay. And a Frost Ward, okay. That guy should hopefully be susceptible to frost, to fire, that is. Well, maybe not susceptible, but definitely not immune. Okay. Backstab and front stab and kill. I should have moved a little bit. Okay, we have more wheel guards. It's fine. Oh, he's ensnared. Welp. He hasn't summoned any imps in some time. Wonder if I should be worried. Let's try his AoE. Okay, good. I was hoping that would kill the one that was already hurt. Okay. You managed to turn this wheel. Turns out it turns for 3 rotations, pulling its chain out of the ground before it gets stuck. Nothing else happens. Was that enough? It was not. Do I actually have to... turn this one now? Can I shadow step over here? I cannot. Come on. There's a path. It's just slightly long. I cannot even teleport across the water. Okay, so it really is a line of sight thing. Apparently. Can I? No, I cannot. Oh, now he starts summoning imps again. That's a bit lame. Oh, but I can run past him. Why did you do that? Sigh. Okay. Good. You move here. You move back to the gate. With great effort you manage to turn this wheel. It turns for 3 rotations, pulling its chain out of the ground before it gets stuck. The ground under your feet vibrates slightly. You hear the sound of steel scraping over stone. Something clatters and clangs to the northwest, then the activity ceases. Thank you. Wait. Oh, that must have been the gate. The demon has become active. So something definitely changed. Okay, now the gate is open. And the demon starts running toward us, I guess? Can you attack that one? Yes, you can. Nice. Now Shima will have to run. Run. I guess I'll wait here for the demon. You kill that one. Very nice. Okay. Well, why don't you curse them? Okay, cool. Glad that worked on him. Ah, crap. Of course he's immune. I wasn't thinking. Okay, use your super attack that was a bit underwhelming. What was that? He slowed us. Okay, that shouldn't really be much of an issue. Wait. Whose turn is it? Oh, her turn. Okay. Kill this one? Good. Shima is almost there. Should be able to reach him next turn. Triumphant Roar. Thanks. We're also cured, so slowed was apparently a mental effect. Good to know. You can hurt the Imp Stalker. You can backstab him. Okay, anything else I could use? Warrior's Focus. Mind Shield. Mind Shield and Reflection doesn't seem particularly good in this situation. Second Wind. Don't really need that, but I might use Challenge. just on the off chance that it does something for me. Use your... well, actually, use your Ice Storm. Okay. No haste, unfortunately, but... use this. Okay, well, that didn't kill that imp. Well, in that case, that should kill both of them. Okay, very good. And... oh, come on. And that's that. Fight's over. Okay, so, I mean, I guess it's kind of interestingly made with this whole room setup, but having, I don't know, forcing me to move from wheel to wheel while in combat mode, and to make it so that they need to be activated in reverse order, basically, was, it just felt needlessly tedious. The boss himself wasn't too spectacular. Well, it was alright, all in all. At least it was different. No particularly great loot, unfortunately. But I'm not gonna complain. Oh, and there is the third one right there. To the west you see the ruins of another magic workshop. A third huge demon is imprisoned in a magic circle in an alcove in the west wall. The infernal beast is either unaware of your presence or simply pretends to be. It leans against the wall, eyes closed, stiff like a statue. As you get closer, it doesn't move. Okay. Well, let's see. Oops. Elixir of health. Why, sure. She used to have one. I guess I must have used that at some point. Another lockpick. Arcane scroll, very nice. Okay. That's that. Oh. A third demon was being held in a magic circle. It is an enormous muscular beast. Its flesh seems to be made of rock. The stone cracks under its massive hooves. Unlike the other two demons, it dealt with its long imprisonment by retreating within itself. One day it closed its eyes and simply shut down. But then you came close. It smelled and heard you. At last a chance to be freed has presented itself. It opens its eyes and lumbers out of the circle toward you. When it stabs past the words, its skin begins to crack and hiss. Okay. It's also corrupted. Well, I'm gonna open with a disarming blow. Putting War Curse on it. You're going to close in and use Triumphant Roar. Earthshaker Demon. I'm gonna try Firebolt. Yeah, well. Had to make sure, I guess. Alright, what else? Shadow Walker's Focus. Don't really need this. I mean, I'm already hasted, so it would be wasted halfway, at least. But I can just do that. I don't know if this demon doesn't have a trick or two more up its sleeve, up its non-existent sleeve, then this should be pretty easy. Let's put more debuffs on it and attack it with ice. Oh, wow, that was a very nice hit. She can attack once more, so acid spray, I guess? And I keep calling it acid spray even though it's called searing spray. The demon is getting irritated. Constant agony, the efforts of battle, its skin burning and peeling off in sheets. And yet it is still not dead. There is something about the wards that binds it, that keep it from just giving up its life. To be free, it must be defeated in battle. It roars in fury and begins to stamp its hooves. Its determination to fight you doubled. Okay. Does that mean anything in particular? Poison, corruption, walkers, weakness, curse. It's not hasted or frenzied or anything. I guess... Oh. What was that? I don't know if that got caught by the recording, but the entire... It almost looked like the entire game window shook just now. Not sure what was up with that. Anyway, yeah, that was that. Pretty anticlimactic, I must say. The previous demon felt much stronger than that, even without its imp summoning and wheel shenanigans. Huh. Okay, resurrection scroll, steel halberd. Okay, and we have this unfortunate warrior to loot. Chainmail boots, chainmail, iron broadsword. Well, with that kind of equipment, it's really no wonder he ended as he did. Okay, I guess that's all the 3 infernals dealt with. What have we here? 1 lockpick to succeed, sure. Is this going to summon all kinds of nasties? We'll see. This chamber must have been the main workshop of the wizard who built this complex, and this stone basin was the focus of his work. It is still full of thick, vile green goo. It shifts back and forth in the basin, moving under its own power. The stink of magic used to make or warp living things. In other words, forbidden magic. Still, it is something useful to take samples of such stuff back to Avadon for study. Right, I was asked to do just that. Look closer, I don't know. I'm gonna take a sample first. You pick up a clay jar and a spoon, lift up a thick glob of the goo and seal it safely away in the container. At first it seems like everything will be alright. But then the remaining goo begins to bubble and hiss. You have disturbed some sort of delicate balance. It begins to flow out of the basin, splitting in two and then splitting again. The runes by the walls draw the stuff to it, keeping it from escaping. When it gets there, however, the vile stuff begins to take on a new form. Okay. Walking goo, gooey bones, and stalking goo. Okay. Didn't quite expect this, but it's pretty cool. Just to make sure I have my magic green goo. Okay. So I did take the sample, that's the most important part. I guess attack this one first. Oh, they counter with acid. What should I do first? Warcry? And try to daze them so they don't come at us all at once. They look like they all resisted. Yeah. Okay. Good thing they don't all seem to be focusing on Nathalie for some reason. They seem to like to do that. Well, guess they're relatively tough, so let's do that. And okay, that should hit all of them, and also probably aggro all of them. Yeah. Well, so let's finish them off quickly. Maybe. Excuse me. I could try challenging them, but I'm not sure it's really going to do very much for me. Let's try to kill them quickly instead. Oh. Okay. Take care of that one first. Oh, actually take care of both of these. Alright, okay, no problem. Backstab, normal stab, and fireball. Cool. Cool. So this is the main chamber. Oh, and Daber and Blade Lundi and what was the other guy? Are already there. Wait, what? Oh, wrong button. That's what. Wait. No. Derp. I meant to save. Oh. The magic rune in front. Oh, I didn't even see that. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have stepped in here, actually. This looks kind of... kind of like a big deal. And we're already over an hour. Well, anyway, I've triggered it. You enter a large cavern. Once a large workshop for the wizard who lived here, it is now what you see at first is a wonderland of mushrooms and tall, elegant fungi. Sparkling, fairy-like creatures watch you shyly from the shadows and beckon for you to come play with them. It's strange, lovely, and all a lie. You close your eyes, take a deep breath, and look again. You peer past the illusion to see what is really there. The three Kellam warriors, Lundi, Daber, and Serlet, are standing there, swaying from side to side. They don't look at you or at anything. Their minds are gone. You move back and forth in time to the motions of a drake's claw. They move back and forth in time to the motions of a drake's claw. A huge withered reptile is watching them, directing them like puppets. Then it sees you, and it sees that you see it. It lets out a long, raspy sigh. It lowers its claw, and the three soldiers are still. Then it motions for you to approach. Well, you know what? I don't usually do that, but I'm going to end this episode on this cliffhanger, because what follows now is definitely going to take a while longer. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video so far. Or this entire series, for that matter. If you did, please click like, comment, subscribe, and see you real soon. Till then, have a wonderful time, and bye-bye.